fabricated to obstruct justice. I recommend you distance yourself immediately. His hand went to his radio. Dispatch, I need detectives at Meadowbrook Community Center. Possible federal crimes in progress. Brenda lunged at the mic, screaming entrapment and abuse of authority, but the deputy blocked her like a man who'd finally chosen a side. I dialed a number. I've known for 20 years. FBI Field Office, this is Judge Hawthorne. We have an active fraud and RICO conspiracy at Meadowbrook Community Center. Agents dispatched, please. The words FBI Field Office hit the room like a physical force. Neighbors cried, relief, vindication, the kind that empties your lungs and fills them again. Tom saluted. Margaret live-streamed. The viewer count ticked past 200. Brenda tried for the exit, but there was no exit left. We'll see about your authority, she spat. You think you've won? You spent 6 years stealing. From families in crisis, I said. And now you'll learn what federal sentencing guidelines feel like. 18 minutes later, 2 black SUVs arrived. Special Agent Maria Santos walked in with the competence that makes criminals wilt. Judge Hawthorne, she nodded. We've been monitoring since your initial call. We're ready to proceed. Brenda, Chad, and the brother-in-law with the strip mall firm were cuffed in minutes. Miranda read in a chorus that sounded like a hymn to a neighborhood that finally remembered what justice feels like. Agent Santos addressed the room. This is the largest residential equity theft scheme in our district. Over $2 million stolen, 23 families targeted. The applause shook the cheap ceiling tiles. The loudest noise, though, was the silence where fear used to live. 6 months later, I sat in the garden where Brenda planned to pour concrete, coffee warm in my hands, listening to kids splash in a pool that finally belonged to the people who paid for it. The legal end was swift because the case was airtight. Brenda pled to 23 federal counts: racketeering, mail and wire fraud, civil rights violations, earning 8 years without parole. Chad got 3 for conspiracy and forgery. The brother-in-law was disbarred and sentenced to 5. Federal forfeiture clawed back $2.1 million. My settlement came to $47,000 plus fees, which seeded a scholarship in my mother's name. The HOA's frozen